Hey everyone, it's Nicole with Easy Organized Living. Let's set up my August Frankenplanner catch-all planner. Okay, I was using the Teeny Florals cover, but I've gone ahead and switched it out to the Disney Princess one for a change. It's cute and I haven't used it in a while and I like changing things up. Inside I have my 2022 yearly planner, and then I have a couple of pages left over from last month's daily, but I'm going to go ahead and add this month's daily. That is why I really like keeping this blank and undated, because when I do skip it and don't use a page, it's not a big deal. If you are not familiar with my daily pages, they are available in the shop and they are different colors, so you can choose which ones you want to print out. Like if you want all pink, there's a light pink, a yellow, light green, regular green, a light blue, and then a darker blue. And there's also a black and white version and like a all light blue version that you can use. This is what I choose to do. I like to see a different color every day so it doesn't get too monotonous, because the design that I use is the same. I write the day, my top 3 things that I need to do, and these are more like emergency things. I do not put like meds, vitamins, things like that. This is only things I absolutely have to get done. I have my work to do, my personal to do. I really like splitting these up because sometimes I will bounce back and forth or time block, do my personal first and then my work. And then I've got a little spot for notes. So that is my daily section. This is definitely the most used section of my catch-all planner. The next section is work. And this month I am going to use the Colorful Dogs planner from, actually, I'm wrong. I'm incorrect. Okay, I'm using the tab from the Colorful Dogs planner because it matches, but I'm actually using the dashboard layout. So this side of the layout I desperately want to like, but it really throws me off that there are circles over here with no lines, squares over here with lines, then there's all these things. So what I'm going to do this month is I'm going to just use a piece of notebook paper. So if you have been following me, you know I love taking regular notebooks and turning them into classic Happy Planner size notebooks. This is such a more like affordable way to use paper. And so what I'm going to do this month is I cut up some other pieces and I'm going to go ahead and just attach them over here so that I just have a blank page. So let's do that. I hope this is not an indication of how well this month is going to go for me. And really, you don't have to tape this page. Like if you choose to cover up a page, you don't have to tape it down or glue it down. But I'm going to do it just so that it doesn't get in my way. There's 2 pieces there. Flop and place. Okay, so let's take this one off. Okay, so that is what my weekly work dashboard view is going to look like. Just one page for to-dos, notes, whatever, and then the dated side. This is where I will be listing all of the things that go live, like blog posts and YouTube videos, and then I will be able to write specific things that I want to get done on those days. So let me just go ahead and insert these pages. That was too funny. My goodness. I'm going to have to cut another one because I ruined 2 just trying to tape them in, my goodness. And that really isn't very cumbersome. Like, it's not very thick. That's why I like it as well. It's not making this like a super thick, heavy page. Okay, so that is the work section. Yeah, it does not make it, I mean, it's obviously a little bit thicker, but not nearly as much as if you would use like a 28 or 30 pound page. Okay, so work section, dashboard. The next thing, this week divider needs to be moved. And does anyone else love when a month starts on a Monday? Monday the 1st, boom, we're good to go. Okay, so the next one is goals, and that is a printable that I have made myself. I've tried several different goal planning things, and this is what I like. It's working so far. I definitely don't do this every week, but that's okay. I have the monthly goals that I set, which I'll be working on later today. And then on the back, I have a month in review. So like, how did the month go? So I can check in with that. So I will be doing that for July today as well. And then I have these weekly check-in pages, and I've also left these undated so that if I skip a week, it's okay, and then I might have some extra on the end. Last month I had one extra, so I was able to bring it over into this month, and I didn't have to waste it. So if you're interested in those, then you can head over to my website. I did do a video on goal planning for July, and I will put that in here so in case you're interested. Budget is the next section, and that is also a printable. I do, and this is, let's see, I'm actually going to be dropping a huge budget bundle with some new budget stickers, and I'll give you a sneak peek of those. There's no spending, a no spend week, bills due, little money symbols, icons, and some different money boxes that you can use. And so that will go in the shop with a complete huge budget printable bundle. I'm really excited about it. The pages that I've pulled out to use for this month are the budget review. I really like touching base and seeing how did the month go. Then I've got the paycheck budget system. So I budget per paycheck. It's really been a huge game changer in my financial confidence, and it's working well for us. So excuse me, on the left, I go ahead and list all of the things that I'm expecting. And then on the right, I list all of our actual spending so we can compare and see what happened. How did it go? And that is, I did 5 weeks of that because there are 5 weeks in August. This is on my website as well if you are interested. There's also a plain version where there's no flowers, but I like the flowers. It makes me happy because dealing with finances sometimes is just boring. So, okay, and I need to move this over here. Probably should have just put it behind. There we go. So the next section is going to be my weekly catch-all. This is where I plan out my week. I use a Google Calendar, and I put a lot of things in that Google Calendar, but then I also go ahead and write it down on paper because that is where I will write down, I will jot down to-dos that I need to do, things that pop up. So this is what I'm going to be using. This is the Happy Planner study layout. It was just released for this school year. It has an August start, so hooray! I was a little late to the game buying this. There was only one left in my local Walmart when I went to go look for it, and I bought it last week. And so it's very exciting to buy a planner and then be able to use it the next week, because I usually seem to buy them so far in advance that I have to wait months sometimes, and that is no fun. The one thing that I am going to change about this is this section. I originally liked it, but then I realized, wait, I want to write down random to-dos and things. So I do want to change that up. So again, I just took a piece of notebook paper and measured how I want it, what size I wanted it to be. And then I just cut it. And I did want to leave the weekly tracker. So I'm going to try this month or this week and then see how I like that. But I think I am going to like it. So we will go ahead and tape this in. The only thing that makes me nervous about this, and people with sensory issues will get it, I'm a little worried about the edges of this paper not being flush. So again, that's why I'm only going to do 1 week and then we'll see how it goes. But I was hoping, oops. Oh well. I was hoping that because I'm using the thinner paper, it won't bother me as much. And it is pretty thin, so hopefully, and I was a little worried about the edges, like my fingers getting caught on the edges, but this TomBow permanent adhesive tape is actually really good, and it seems to be very, like, sturdy, not sturdy, permanent. It's okay. It's going to be okay. I like it so far. We'll see. So I'm really excited to get into this later today and list out all my things. I've been going back and forth between a weekly that I designed, the vertical, adding things. And so this is what we're going to try this month. And this divider needs to go over here. Okay. So notes section, I am not using the menu plan in my planner as much as I'm using a whiteboard on my fridge in my kitchen. So I'm going to keep doing that, but I'm going to leave this here for now because I don't want to take it off just yet. So the next section is health, and that has been kind of a, what do I do with that? I am going to use the Cheerful Seasons color block. I don't love this layout. I love the Cheerful Seasons cover. I love their tabs. I really wanted to use it for my creative journal / memory keeping, but I cannot get past this in the middle and then all of these color blocks and stuff. So what I really wanted to use this, or I really wanted a system where I had different sections for my health so that I could write like blood pressure, blood sugar, weight, you know, symptoms. And I was trying to make a teacher planner work for that, but I would have had to not only changed in a teacher planner, it has the days down the side and they only do Monday through Friday. And then they have 7 blank spots on the top. So I would have had to manipulate it and changed the top and the side. And I'm trying to eliminate steps so that I'm actually more consistent. And then this way, I also use this, and then I can put the highlights of blood pressure. Actually, my blood pressure is not an issue, but like blood sugar, weight, things like that right here so that I can track things and see a month snapshot. So I don't normally use monthly layouts very much, but I am going to plan on using it for this. So let's see. I think that's it. Those are all the sections. Obviously, house. I have my cleaning schedule, and then I've got house projects, and then my contacts. Let's see. I am all moved into August for my Frankenplanner catch-all planner. So we'll go over it one more time. We have the month view. We have my daily pages, which are the real workhorse of this planner. Then we have my work that I'm going to be using, the dashboard, and then I'm going to cover up this side and see how that works. Then we have goals, budget, my family weekly view, And then we're going to do health in the Cheerful Seasons color block and see how that goes. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. That was really, really fun. I love getting my planner all reorganized for a month. Let me know what sections you have in your planner. Let me know what layouts you use for your different sections. I love testing things out, trying new things, keeping it all fresh. So I love to hear what other people do. Next video is going to be a walkthrough of the whole budget planner bundle that I'm going to be releasing on Friday, as well as the stickers. See you in that video.